Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned. Hello, great people. Welcome back to Global Happenings today. We're so excited to have you again. Right now is the turn of Abba Kyari to give the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency a fight for some of the things that we have seen in the media, and you'll be so shocked what he has decided to request from them in terms of financial implication in respect to what he called damage to his name. Don't forget that before now we have inform you of what he was demanding from the court, that he should be released because he's hypertensive and also he has one or two sicknesses here and there. But right now, what we have here, the info we have here, has to do with his demands in respect to what has been done against him, which, according to him, he says it is quite unlawful and all of that. We're going to be looking at that in a jiffy. But before we do that, if you've not subscribed to our channel, please do well to hit on the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you get notification anytime we publish our videos. According to the news, Abba Kyari, the suspended Deputy Commissioner of Police (DCP), has demanded 500 million naira in damages from the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency (NDLEA) over what he called alleged unlawful arrest and detention. Kyari, in an originating motion on notice marked FOC/ABJ/CS/182/22 filed before the Justice Inyangekwo of the Federal High Court in Abuja, also wants for an order directing the NDLEA to tender a written apology to him into national dailies. The motion, dated February 16 and filed on February 17 by his lawyer, C.O. Ikena, also won an order restraining the respondent, that's NDLEA, its agents, servants, police, privies, or anyone acting on their behalf from further harassing, detaining, intimidating, arresting the applicant unlawfully. According to the order has been filed, it says that an order of this court directing the respondent to pay the sum of 500 million naira to the applicant for unlawful violation of the applicant's constitutional right provided for in Section 35 and 36 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended. In the motion to enforce his fundamental human right, Kyari also wants a declaration that his arrest and detention by the NDLEA without bringing him before a court of competent jurisdiction from February 12 till date is unlawful, illegal, and a gross violation of his fundamental human rights. Last month, the Kyari and others were arrested by the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency for alleged link with an international narcotic cartel. Last Thursday, the Police Service Commission (PSC) suspended the officer indicted for link with international drug cartel. DCP Abba Kyari, who prior to these allegations was on suspension, shall remain so, the PSC had written. Earlier, the Anti-Narcotic Agency revealed the statement that Kyari made to uncover operatives investigating the cocaine seizure. This is Abba Kyari taking the lawful part to fight for his name, but it's really shocking considering what we have seen thus far. Don't forget that NDLEA did not just come out, to bring up written allegation against him. Nigerians, it was a national thing. We saw it on television, how he was videotaped, and we saw discussions going on between him and one of the NDLEA officials where we had so many negotiations. We saw money and all of that, you understand? But right now, he's denying all of that, and he's saying that even the arrest was unlawful, and he's demanding money. Wonder shall never end. How can a man who has been disgraced that way with clear-cut evidence will come up? But the law is an ass. It can come up, and if things are done the way it should be done, and if his lawyer is a huge professional, you'll be shocked that everything will go against the NDLEA. But I know that there are some things that he cannot escape. The fact that there are provable evidence in the form of video where he was seen talking and negotiating, about the issue of that cocaine stuff. So I don't know how the federal government is going to handle this issue, because it must be handled with all amount of dexterity, so that at the end of the day, this guy will not scamper, will not escape the hand of justice. He's demanding that they should pay him a sum of 500 million naira, and also they should tender a written apology to him in two national dailies. It's a laughable one for me. I would say that it's a laughable one, because already he has been fully indicted, with what we have seen, thus far. And I don't think that NDLEA will fold their hands and allow him to slip out of their hand. We know that there is nothing money cannot do in Nigeria, but being that this whole issue is global now, or let me say national now, there's no way he can escape. Now, before now, you've heard what he was crying for. He should be released because of this, but he was being denied. But with these other ones coming up, we are yet to hear what NDL, the step that NDLEA will take against him. But don't forget, NDLEA is not just an agency, a private agency. We are talking about an agency recognized by the Constitution of Nigeria, which means it is formed by the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So indirectly, you're not fighting against NDLEA, but you are fighting against the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So I am wondering how he's going to escape this. You understand? But however, I would like to look at some of the comments of Nigerians in respect to this. Someone says here, this man has balls. Imagine, despite all that has been brought against him, he is still denying it. It's high time this man is publicly disgraced. Another person here says, anything can happen in Nigeria. Let's wait to see what will unfold at the end of the day. Another one say, which 500 million? You want to also steal from the federal government. That's why you are demanding for that. It will not work. You must face all your criminal charges. Another person here says, we need more evidence from NDLEA. They shouldn't just sit back and watch this guy drag them around the court as if they don't know what they are doing. Everything should be come up with provable evidence. That was why we were suggesting that he should hold the narcotic product and stand before camera and get snapped, but they did not allow it to happen. Look at what is going on now. Another person say, I feel that it is time for the lawyers to take a share of the money. That is why he has decided to recruit one for himself. The lawyer should make sure he charges him very well. So many reactions coming in here, but we'd like to leave it there. Go to our comment section.